I love amplifying Bitcoin. I think this is why we're here as a Bitcoin treasury company. This is what got me excited in strategy to begin with, was amplifying exposure to Bitcoin to try to outperform it over the long run. And what this shows is BTC factor, which is the increase of Bitcoin per share over a period of 10 years at different assumptions. So here we have the blue showing 30% amplification, the green showing 40% amplification, assuming a 10% dividend and a 30% Bitcoin CAGR. And so one of the things that I think all of us believe to be true, whether your strategy or strive, is that over the course of the next 10 years, as people digest digital credit, that dividends are going to come down a little bit because these are mispriced from a risk perspective. And so when you combine that with the BTC CAGR, you see the potential for very attractive increases of Bitcoin per share structurally through the amplification of these instruments. And so 30% amplification, it's 2.7 times increase in Bitcoin per share over the course of 10 years with these assumptions. At 40%, it's 4.6. And, as someone, if you are a Bitcoin maxi, so someone that thinks that Bitcoin will average 30% plus ARR over the next 10 years or more, so 30% being a Bitcoin maxi, 40% being a double maxi, 50% being a triple maxi, you should want a Bitcoin treasury company that has leverage in the 30 to 50% range, if possible, from perpetual preferred equity. And the Bitcoin factor could range from 2.7x up to 34.4x, depending on the leverage ratio and your CAGR assumption. You are borrowing with a cost of capital. And if the future returns of Bitcoin goes up greater than the cost of capital, you win. But what you see is how a Bitcoin treasury company could structurally outperform. And the way I like to view this slide is this is like a baseline for potential increases of Bitcoin per share over the long runs, over a 10-year period.